Good morning, students. As we have started our chapter Separation of Substances, we have already discussed about what do you mean by term mixture, compounds, and what do you mean by the term separation and what is the need of the separation process. Now the next topic is methods of separation, means what method we use to separate a solid from a solid in a mixture, or we separate the solid from liquid in a mixture, or we separate the two immiscible or miscible liquids from each other. So the first is the separation of solid from other solids. We can use various methods. Means what is the meaning of this terms? The separation of solid from other solid means a mixture of two solids. Means suppose a rice and a pulse mixture, we have to separate the rice from the pulse, means rice is also a solid and pulse is also a solid. So we can use a different method. First method is hand picking, means by the use of the hand. Second is winnowing. Third is threshing. Fourth is sieving. Fifth is magnetic separation, as the magnet is used in it. And the sixth is the sublimation method. This is about the separation of solid from other solids. Next is the separating the insoluble solids from the liquids, means a mixture that includes a liquid, suppose water, and of sand. Sand is an insoluble solid. So we have to separate the insoluble sand from the water. Then we can use different methods like filtration. Second one is centrifugation. Third one is decantation and sedimentation. And last one is the loading. Okay. The third one is separating a soluble solid from its solution. Means we have to separate a soluble solid, means from its solution, means a liquid and a solid solution. Like we have to separate the 1 glass of water in which the 2 tablespoons of salt is dissolved. We have to separate the salt from the water. Then we can use either the crystallization method or the evaporation method. Fourth step or the fourth method of separation, separating two miscible liquids from each other, means we have to separate the two liquids that we can separate by the distillation method. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about in detail the separation of solid from other solid. First method we are using is the hand picking. Hand picking, as the name indicate, we use the hand, means that is the manual method. Hand picking method, the components of a solid mixture can be separated by hand picking. This is only useful when the particles are large enough to be seen clearly. Okay, example, we have to separate the pebbles, means patthar, or any impurities from the rice. Second, we have to separate parts of a salad. Suppose you have a salad plate and in it mixture of salad includes the carrot, cucumber, potato, radish. Then we have to separate each component. Then we can use the hand picking method. And the hand picking method is utilizable only if the particles are large in size. You can see in the figure one, we are separating the coins from the large number of coins. We can use the hand picking method, and one lady is separating the pebbles from the rice. This is by the hand picking method. Okay, this is about the hand picking method. The second method is the winnowing method. Winnowing method means the mixture is in it also two solids are separated. Means suppose we have to separate or we have to clear the our wheat grains, or we have to remove the husk from the wheat grain. Husk is actually the outer part of the wheat. We have to separate, or we have to remove the wheat from its husk. Then we will use the winnowing method. What is winnowing method? In it, the mixture is allowed to fall from a height. Means we fall from a height, okay, then the lighter component gets separated from the heavier ones because of wind or air blow. This method is used by our mother in hand at home, like he is like clarify the dust and the other pebble particles from the wheat. Then what she used, she fall the wheat grains from a height, and they put off a air fan, then the dust particle will blow out and the wheat will be clear out. This method is used to separate the lighter husk from the heavier grains like wheat. Okay. Next is about the threshing method. Threshing method is generally used by farmers to separate the grains from the stalks after harvesting. Means when we cut or harvest our crop, then we have to remove the grains from their stalk. Then this is threshing method. Then we or the farmer beat the dried stalks or thresh to separate the grains. In large farms, threshing is done by the threshing machines. Mean nowadays threshing machines are used because we have to clear the or thresh the grain at large or commercial scale. Okay, the fourth is the magnetic separation or magnetic attraction, that is also known as magnetism. It is a process in which magnetically susceptible material is extracted from mixture by using magnetic force. Means suppose we have to separate the mixture of sulfur and iron fillings. How will we remove them? We will use the magnet. Magnet will attract the iron particles and then sulfur will left out. Next is the sifting or sieving. Sieving is used to separate a dry mixture which contains substances of different sizes by passing through a sieve. Like suppose we are using sieve, that is also known as chalni, at our home to remove the wheat bran from wheat. Wheat bran is actually the choker, like our mother is sieving the wheat from its the sieve, then the wheat bran left out on the sieve and the wheat comes out. We are also using the sieve for the tea. We sieve the tea leaves come out on the sieve and we get the pure tea. Okay, last is the sublimation. Sublimation is a process in which the solid change directly into gaseous state on heating. Means it is a process in which there is no liquid state, solid state convert directly on the heating into gaseous state. Example, the naphthalene bowl that we are using at our home to remove the insects, or we are using the kapoor in for our worship or puja purpose, that is also the case of sublimation. Mean that are the solid case. When we kept for few days, then they will evaporate, means they will remove from that place. That is a sublimation method. In the lab, we used to convert the iodine or ammonium salt into their water vapors without convert into the liquid state. Okay, the substance which sublimes will change into vapor and then form back on the inside of the funnel. This is about the sublimation. So what we have discussed today, I am concluding it. Today we have discussed about the different methods of separation. And what are the different methods of separation? Means like the solid from solid, liquid from solid. Okay, and we have discussed in detail about the separation of solid from other solids, by different methods, hand picking like winnowing, threshing, sublimation, okay, magnetic separation or magnetic attraction, sieving. Okay, thank you. If you have any doubt, either call me or message me.